Hey guys, Chris Woolford here.
And John Ouano.
Alright, we wanted to make a quick video. We got a couple gis that are a little bit underground that is not on our website. I know our inventory has been low. We've sold really well with our premium gis at $199 lightweight. But we've had some gis we've made for other academies, and we brought back the golden weave. John, why did we do that?
Well, it's fairly simple. We had a couple of academies that really wanted some simple gis that they wanted embroidered and patched up for their all-around academy gis. So we produced gis for Max Jiu-Jitsu out of Japan, and our old friend Joel Tudor out of Soul Fight Jiu-Jitsu down in San Diego. And it's lightweight. It's an older weave, but soft, and we're using the 10-ounce cotton pants with a flat woven draw cord. Something different, simple, no fuss, no bells and whistles.
Yeah. So that's what we want to make a quick video, because there's a lot of fashionable gis out there these days, and we're all for that. But this one, to be honest, some of the higher belts we deal with, black belts, have been around 6, 10, 12 years. They like a simpler gi, and it's good for competition and everyday training. So every single day we get an email on how's this gi gonna fit me and all that. So I wanted to start with that. I am wearing an A2 right now and has not been in the wash at all. I'm 5'9", 171. But this gi goes all the way to around that 185, 190 mark. And you see the bagginess here at the moment. Now, Mr. Ouano.
So this is the same size gi. It's an 8.2. It's been washed, hot washed 3 times, hot dry. I wouldn't recommend doing hot wash, hot dry for those of you guys that are sort of like in between sizes. I would recommend starting with a cold wash, drip dry if possible. If you need to put it in the in the dryer, keep it medium heat, but don't over dry it. You will notice that the length of the sleeve shrunk about an inch, maybe an inch and a half max. The length of the pants is about the same, inch to about an inch and a half. So you will notice that it doesn't shrink a whole lot. Don't let the pre-shrunk gi name fool you. They will shrink a little bit. It all depends on how the gis are washed. But if you notice the body, it does not shrink a whole lot. Very, very minimal. Most of you may not even notice the difference. The width of the arm or the sleeves, very, very minimal. Like I said, unnoticeable to many. Very minimal shrinkage. So we try to keep it as simple as possible.
Yeah, so now this golden weave, we got a 450 gram top, 10-ounce twill pants. All right, that equates to 3.5 pounds for an A2. Actually, A0, A1, A2 was around 3 to 3.5 pounds. It's a pretty darn light gi. So you guys that want to compete, the strength to weight ratio is really good. I know there's a lot of competition gis out there. They're really light, but you get a good grappler, you can rip the lapel right off. All right, that's not going to happen with this. It's a good day-to-day gi. Some other things we added down at the bottom is an angled jacket, so it does stay tighter when you're training. All right, guys that want to compete, you're going to have to keep your belts on. That's what is a requirement on all the IBJJ tournaments. All right, this keeps the jacket sealed. Also, Mr. Ouano brought back the flat draw cord, and I gotta tell you, this thing's amazing. If you're one of those guys that every time you do a sparring session and you're having to put your pants back on and tie it with the circular ones, I'm one of those guys. Tried this again, it's wonderful. It basically, the more you sweat, the more you're training, the tighter it gets. Other things, we have the simple embroidery that's all IBJJ legal. So on the bottom left, got the Ouano logo, and on the shoulders. All right, we kept it nice and simple, just like John said, correct?
Yes.
All right, and then I think that's it. It's really, the other key is what Mr. Ouano said is it's soft and it's comfy. I mean, that's really a huge advantage, I think.
So, you know, we all have our own preferences. I personally like the gold weave. I also like the pearl weave. You know, you can have one and the other at the same time. Be different, right? So it gives you, you'll have enough room to put your academy patches, and if you are sponsored, you can go crazy on the gi.
So now the thing to remember though, we didn't bring a lot of these in. This was honestly for friends and academies we work with. Super limited gi, all right, under 100 of them. John, what's our price range on this, sir?
We are retailing them for 125 plus whatever shipping and handling is. So you're probably looking at 140 shipped to you within the US. You know, if you're overseas, you know, you'll have to email us, info@ouano.com, and we'll be able to help you figure out the cost to ship to you.
Nice.
So,
all right, so you guys, you need to email us, all right? Email will be at the bottom of this video, and like I said, supplies are limited. Act now. Oos.